Okay, in this short video we're going to demo the process of adding overlay images and potentially video clips onto an interview in Movie Maker. So the idea with this is that you will hear someone starting to talk. As they're talking, we will see images relating to what they're talking about, and then one of those images have finished being shown will return to the interview to finish up. And it's a fairly standard technique in editing interviews, but not one that's particularly easy to do in Movie Maker. We do need to do a little bit of a workaround. Okay, so we're starting off with our project, and this is the clip that I would like to add the overlays to, this first one of Kirsten Miller. What I'm going to do at this stage is I've saved my project up to this point, and I'm actually going to make a copy of the project by saving project as, and I'm going to call it something useful like overlay project. Okay, so now this version of the project is one that I'm going to start working on, and it doesn't matter if I delete stuff or change stuff in this because we've saved the original. So now I'm going to get rid of everything in this project except for the clip that I'm interested in. Okay, so now we've just got the clip that we're interested in saved in this overlay project, and now I'm just going to export just the audio only. Okay, so we get the audio only exported from this project. Okay, it might be an idea actually just to check that that's worked properly, because sometimes you need to do this a couple of times. So straight away I'm going to go to Add Music, and I'm going to find the audio that I've just exported and add it into my project, and we can see there that it's the right length, but actually there's a bit of a gap at the start of it, so that's something we'll need to fix later on. It's not insurmountable, but we just need to be aware of it. Okay, so I'm happy with that for now. The bits in the, I'm just going to delete this for now actually. The bits in the interview that I'm interested in take place around about from here.
And utilizing local sun, wind.
So from this point she starts talking about sun, wind and rain, harvesting those, and at this point she moves on to talking about City Park. So it's roughly from here to here that I want to be showing some clips. So what I'm going to do is on this clip I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to split this clip at that point where I want the images to start. I'm going to split it again at that point where I want the images to end. And this bit, eventually we're going to delete this bit, but in the meantime I'm going to take a note of its duration. You can see there that the duration is 18.83, and that's going to be important for later on. Okay, so now I guess it would be okay to import the audio. Sorry, go to Home, Add Music, Overlay Project. And we saw there that if we zoom in, we can see that things are not quite lining up. So if I play this, it's going to be slightly out of sync.
EcoCity should enable the residents.
So that's not quite as we'd like it. To fix this, all I'm going to do is just going to zoom in as far as I can go, put the playhead right at the start of the audio, and I'm going to go to Edit and then Options, and I'm going to set the start point. Okay, and you should see that that's a lot closer to what we want. It might be slightly out, but it's going to be a lot closer.
EcoCity should enable the residents to live a good.
So that's going to be okay for our purposes, I think. I think it's going to be close enough. Okay, so now all we're going to do is remember this bit in the middle is a bit that we want to replace with images, and we know that it lasts 18 seconds, 18.83 seconds. So I'm going to select that on the timeline. Let's zoom out a little bit. Select that in the timeline and delete it. Okay, and then I'm going to add some photos into my project. So I've got some photos to do with the type of thing which she's talking about that I've found already. So there is one on one of a city park, one of a solar house, one of a wind turbine. So I've got 4 here in total. So I've pulled those into my project, and then all we need to do is to make sure that these are going to be this right length, the same length as the bit that we removed. So if I click on any of the images, we can look at the duration. So I've got 18.83 and I've got 4 images. So if I make these about 4.5 seconds long, then we're going to be getting somewhere close. And we'll do this last one. 4.5. Now I'm going to make this one 5.3 because that will be 18.83 in total. And then hopefully if I drag these into the right place, then we should see that we can
a good quality of life while using minimal natural resources. So part of the model includes, as much as possible, using local materials and utilizing local sun, wind, and rainfall as it flows through the system to their best advantage. The EcoCity model also seeks to incorporate natural ecosystems into urban areas in order.
So that's all fine, apart from obviously this one of a city park needs to come last in the sequence. So I'm just dragging it to where I want it. And there was a little bit of an echo from having the 2 clips in there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to split my soundtrack clip over 2 points. So I'm going to split it where it comes in and out, and then I am going to
model includes, as much as possible, using local materials and utilizing local sun to urban areas in order to both provide.
So with a bit of faffing about, it is possible to do overlay images on a on an interview in Movie Maker. So now all I need to do is to save this movie. Overlay done, I shall call it and then when that's exported, I'll return to my original project and replace the original Kirsten Miller clip with this new one with the overlay images on top.